Hey guys, it's Claquesous again with a Gods of Olympus replay video for you. This time my victim is Lady Cecil, and as always let me go through my gods. You can see that I have Slow Time, Inspiration, and Bloodlust fairly well leveled up. Then Long Shot and Sunstrike, Charm Building, Rot, and then focusing on Hera a little bit. She's kind of fairly well balanced, but mostly in revenge and good amount of health and strength. So I wanted to focus a little bit on how Hera worked out in this fight, because I feel there's a lot of people who are using Hera simply to drop and bomb or nuke, and I feel like in this replay you'll see why Hera is a much more versatile god than just dropping and nuking. So this base is actually, I think, pretty well designed. I'm a little surprised its defensive rating is not higher than it is, because I like seeing the blue temple at the bottom, yellow temple at the top, far away from each other. Your offensive parts are kind of in the middle. Maybe that's why it's a little bit weaker, I don't know, but that is how I'm gonna attack it, as you'll see in a second. So I drop down my first three gods and hit Inspiration, Bloodlust right away, and I take out the Artemis Temple with ease. Then I go over and I want to take out Aphrodite Monument to allow myself to build up some troops. And you'll see that Ares actually dies fairly quickly. But now I'm going to move Athena down, and I'm going to start phase 2 of the attack. And phase 2 is going to start by taking out Zeus Temple right there, just because it's there. And you see that Lady Cecil's getting decent amount of support. I have a couple of assists. And now I'm going to try to take out Athena Temple, because that gives a lot of health to everything else on the base. So even if you don't win, you get more resources by taking out Athena Temple. So it's always one of the first things I look to target. Zoom in a little bit. Now, here you'll see Apollo doing a little bit of crowd control by shooting straight into these hordes and fairly effectively taking out masses of enemy troops. And Athena Temple's down, so I'm just going to try to clear out a little space and then move on to the next section of the temple. Of the base. Oh, actually, I guess I'm probably going to take out Hades Temple first. Yeah, but you see that I'm kind of getting swarmed a little bit, and Athena's health is getting low. She's my tank. That's not good, because she's the one who's leading all my attacks, staying in front. So pretty soon I'm going to pop heal. Yeah, right there. And then I summon troops, and I take out Hera's Temple, and proceeding to the next phase. Now you saw there, Athena kind of took a left turn to make sure that she's the one taking the damage. Don't really want Apollo getting hit with ballista shots. But still getting swarmed, and oops, just lost Artemis, and I drop Hera, and I bomb just to take out everything near her. But still at this point, Athena is my main tank, and I'm using her, but her health is very low. And you see, there she goes, she's down. So at this point, I'm stuck with a few gods. Apollo and Aphrodite's health is extremely low, Hades is doing okay, but then Hera is pretty much at full strength. And with her, I always keep up Revenge because I think that actually does just about as much damage, and it decreases damage by 30%. So, and you'll see when she gets Ballista Shot, it'll reflect back and actually take out the ballistas. Now, at this point I only have one temple left, but it's at full health, and I'm still getting swarmed. So I'm able to get Rod off, but now Hades is dead. So I'm just gonna move in, keep Reflect up, and start bashing on it. And you'll see with Reflect that these troops are just bouncing off. And she's able to take out Ares Temple pretty much by herself. So, as you see, Hera is actually pretty versatile. She's a tank because she has damage reduction and pretty high health. Mine has 100k health. She does decent damage, almost 1,000 per shot, and she attacks twice as fast as most of the other gods, so pretty good damage output. And she also attacks from range, which allows you to kind of keep her in the pocket a little bit. So I think she's actually pretty versatile. I encourage everyone to try to use her in different ways, just to drop a nuke and then let her die. So going through the damage though, you'll see mostly troops and arrow towers doing damage to me. And I lost all my gods except for Hera. A little bit of help from Fruki, great VW warriors. Sergio, Tense, not my favorite, but oh well, I appreciate the help. And then, as I said, pretty good support on their side. I'm surprised I didn't see any heals on the Ares Temple at the end. That probably would have done me in. But anyway, hope you enjoyed, and I encourage you to perhaps look at Hera in an all-new way.